What's up guys, Top Tier Yu-Gi-Oh here. Today I have another ABC combo for you guys, and this one's going to be using Gofu. This is one of my favorite combos of all time because it's extremely powerful. It's going to let you summon 3 very good monsters, those being Buster Dragon, Firewall, and Firewall is going to be co-linked with an Ib the World Chalice Priestess, so your Firewall is protected and the effect will be live. But that's not all. You're also going to be able to draw a card, and you're going to have another ABC piece in your hand to discard for Buster. So that's actually a very strong combo, and so let's go ahead and get into the combo. Alright, so to start things off, you're going to need Hanger, Gofu, and then any ABC piece in your hand. It doesn't quite matter what you're starting off with because you're going to summon all of them, of course, but you just need anything in your hand, any ABC piece. And so the first step is going to be special summoning the Gofu. And so you're going to special summon Gofu, and then you're going to activate the effect to special summon 2 tokens. So let me just find my tokens really quick. Look at these poor scrubs. But yeah. Special summon 2 tokens. Next, what you're going to do is use one of your tokens to summon a Link Spider. Next, you're going to activate your Hanger, and then with your Hanger, you're going to search either B or C. It doesn't quite matter which one you're searching because you're going to normal summon one and equip the other, but you know, either one works. So either you normal summon C, equip B, or B, equip C. Usually I prefer to search B because if your opponent does have a Ghost Ogre that they would use in the Hanger, it's better to be left with a B than with a C in most cases. But since you have the other ABC piece in your hand, you can sort of go either way in this one, but I like searching B. So we're going to normal summon the B and equip a C to it. And for the sake of this combo, we're going to assume that we have an A in your hand, but again, it starts off with any ABC piece, it doesn't matter which one. So next what we're going to do is we are going to link summon with our B and our token. And we're going to use this to make an Ib the World Chalice Priestess. So these are both different types and attributes, so this works out pretty perfectly. And we're going to summon Ib under the Link Spider. And so now because B and C are both sent to the graveyard, both of the effects will trigger. And so in this case, the important thing is to be able to special summon a C. And so if you started off with C, then you can make your B chain link 1 and C chain link 2, and you can just summon C first. But if you don't have C in your hand, you're going to have to search the C and then summon it. So in that case, your C has to be chain link 1 and B chain link 2. And that's going to always work. So I would probably recommend always doing that if you can. And so again, your C will be chain link 1, your B will be chain link 2. We already have A in hand though. Alright, so we're going to add the C to our hand. So we have A and C in hand. And then again, C will resolve, that will send to the graveyard. And we'll special summon the other C with it. And so now on the field, we have Link Spider, Ib, Gofu, and C with the A in our hand. So now we're going to link summon one more time. So we're going to link, or I shouldn't say one more time, but again. And so we're going to link the C and the Gofu this time for a Proxy Dragon. And we'll link the Proxy Dragon next to the Ib. And then once again, the C will trigger, allowing us to special summon our A from our hand. And so now, we're going to link the not the Proxy Spider, but we're going to link the Link Spider and the Proxy Dragon into Ningirsu the World Chalice Warrior. And we're going to link this next to the Ib. And so now, Ningirisu's effect will trigger. So because it was link summoned next to another World Chalice monster, we're going to get to draw a card. And then, we're going to be able to continue our link summoning. So we can link our A and our Ningirisu for the Firewall Dragon. And so now, because Firewall is co-linked with Ib, the Firewall is live. But now because A was sent to the graveyard, A would trigger to add back an ABC piece to our hand. And so this is our graveyard right now. We have A, Ningirisu, Proxy Dragon, Link Spider, C, Blackwing, B, C, and 2 tokens. Well, the token shouldn't be in the graveyard, but we have 2 C's, and so we're going to want to add back a C to our hand. And then we can banish the A, the B, and the C to summon our Buster Dragon. And so we can summon the Buster Dragon in actually multiple positions. And where you summon it does make a difference. And so in this case, you could summon it next to the Firewall, so then when you tag out, a monster that's linked to Firewall will be going to the graveyard, so it will trigger Firewall's effect to special summon something else from your hand. Or you could summon the Buster Dragon linked to Ib, so if your opponent tries to Raigeki you, you could protect both of your monsters with Ib's effect, so that's pretty valuable. However, either way, this is going to be a very hard board for your opponents to break. But you can actually do even more with this combo, so let's go back a couple of steps. So let's go back to when we had the Ningirisu and the A. So we had, let's see, this board. And so something else that you could do is you could also link for a Deco Talker, because against certain matchups, you want protection from targeting effects. And so what you could do is actually just link the Ib and the A for a Decode Talker, or you could even link the Ningirsu and something else for a different rank 4 like Firewall, or you could link it for a Topologic Bomber Dragon if you want that. So you have so many options in this combo to really make any link monsters with a link rating of actually between 1 and, we don't have a link 6 yet, but anything between 1 and 6 as long as it's generic. And so this is going to get better and better in the future as we get more link monsters. But this is just a very cool combo to know. Now something else you can do is if you have a monster on your opponent's board that you need to get over, you can use Ningirisu's effect. And so for example, you can just use Ningirisu's effect to send like the Hanger or the A or the Ib or something on your side of the field to the graveyard to get rid of one of your opponent's cards as well. And so that's another option that you have. So this combo is really versatile, and it really opens up the doors for your link monsters to answer any of your opponent's boards or to really deal with any of the problems that you may have. And so you definitely want to keep this one in your back pocket because it's very, very important and very, very useful. So like once again, you have Ib to deal with anything. You have Decode Talker if you need to attack over something, or if you just don't want to protect from target. Or I'm sorry, if you do want to protect from targeting effects. You have Firewall Dragon to deal with your opponent's boards, and it's also really good for linking even more. Oh, and it's defensive. So if you can't kill your opponent, Firewall is actually really good to make because you can stop them on their next turn. Let's see. There's Borreload, which I don't have on me right now, which can't be targeted, and he can take control of your opponent's monsters when he attacks them, so that's pretty good for linking in main phase 2. Topologic Bomber Dragon, he can be good for clearing the main monster zone, and then when he attacks an opponent's monster, he does extra burn damage, so it can be good for attacking for a game if you play that. And then of course, they're always going to be making more link monsters, so again, this gets better and better as time goes on. And that's one of my favorite things about ABCs actually, is that because they work so well with the new link mechanic, as we get more and more link monsters, the deck just gets better and better and better, and so there's just so much upside to playing ABCs right now. But just to finish the combo off pretty much, you're going to end the combo with Hanger, Ib, Firewall, ABC Buster Dragon, a card that you drew, and then a C that you can discard for Buster's effect, or something that you can summon off the other C when you tag out. And so very versatile combo. You start with 3 cards, you end with 6 cards, so you go +3, and if you consider Firewall's effect, maybe +4. And so very strong combo. So next I want to talk about some of the pros and cons of using Gofu in your ABC deck. Alright, so again, I think this is one of the better combos for ABCs, and the reasons I like it so much is that it makes you one of the best boards, and that it can help you make a defensive board of Firewall, Buster, and Ib. But it also gives you a lot of versatility in being able to summon Decode as well. You have summon Ningirsu, you get to draw a card, you also have fodder to discard for Buster Dragon, and you have the ability to make any link monster you want, so it's future proof. It's going to be good now with the current link monsters, and it's going to be good in the future when we get other ones. So Borreload is the first thing that comes to mind, but that Skulldeat card that draws 4 and not discards, but shuffles back 3, that's going to be something we're going to be able to make if we want to. That's going to be very, very powerful. So there's so many different options that I think this deck's going to be able to make because of this combo. So Gofu really enables a lot. But it does have downsides. It's not perfect. And so one of the first downsides is that Gofu is not very good in multiples because it requires you to have no monsters. And so you pretty much have to open with Gofu for this combo to be good, because otherwise later in the game it's going to be difficult to do. But it's just really hard to play around sometimes. Now this is sort of a positive and a negative, because sometimes you can just special summon out Gofu, make a Decode Talker, and play around your opponent's targeting disruption. But if that's not the case, and you draw this late game, it's just kind of iffy. And so aside from not being good in multiples and not being good at any point in the game, another downside of playing the Gofu engine is that it requires you to play a lot of extra link monsters that you wouldn't normally be playing. And so some of the other engines, such as the Zodiac engine, or Brilliant Fusion, or Symphonic Warriors, or any of those, they all require you to play different engine requirements in your main deck that help hurt inconsistency, or I'm sorry, that hurt your consistency. Gofu doesn't force you to play engine requirements in your main deck, so it's very consistent, but it does make you play cards in your extra deck, which doesn't quite hurt your consistency, but rather it deals with the philosophy of fire, which is a whole nother video topic, but it can be difficult to fit everything within your allotted 15 extra deck spots. And so it can be difficult playing the Gofu combo, but I do think it's worth it. And I do think it'll get easier as we get more link monsters, because right now we have to play something like Link Spider, which is like completely useless outside of this combo, which kind of sucks. But otherwise, it's a very good combo. And then as we get more link monsters, we're going to be able to use this play a little bit differently. It's just cool to know that Gofu plus Hanger plus ABC piece pretty much lets you have a maximum link rating of 6. And so you can summon any link monster that has a rating of 6 or below. And we don't have a link 6, I'm pretty sure, and we're not going to be getting one anytime soon, but in the future, if we do, we'd be able to summon it. and we can also summon any combination of link monsters between 1 and 6. And so it's very, very valuable, and it just gives you a lot of flexibility. And so it does suck having to play cards like Ningirsu, Link Spider. You're probably not playing Ib, but you have to in this combo. But it sucks playing those cards, but it's very valuable in the future when we get more powerful link monsters. Like getting Borreload and Circuit Break is going to be huge. That Skulldeat card that lets you draw 4 and shuffle 3 back into the deck, again, going to be very, very important in the future. And so that's one of the reasons I like this combo, although it's sort of bad playing these right now. But alright guys, this has been my ABC combo involving Gofu. If you enjoyed this, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. If you're interested in more ABC content, then this is definitely the channel for you. If you would like to see more of the ABC combos using the other extenders such as Dragonic Diagram and the True Dracos, Zodiac cards, gadgets, Brilliant Fusion, Symphonic Warriors, or others, I'll put a link to those in the top right corner of the screen. I have a playlist full of ABC videos. If you would like to see a deck profile, or many deck profiles actually, just to have somewhere where to start, you want to get some insight on different types of builds to play and what you should be playing, again, I'll put links to those in the comment section, or I'm sorry, in the description, as well as the top right corner of the screen. So click up there for a lot of really cool content. I really think you'll enjoy it, and I hope that you'll enjoy it as well. But as always, I will see you guys in the next video.